Hi, my name's Mark, and you're watching Half Dice Will Travel, and we're playing Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Okay, so welcome back to Waterdeep. Last time you were here, you found a shop full of curiosities and agreed to bring a purple trinket for the troubles. You gained information about a possible kidnapping and visit a skewered dragon where you were set on your way to a warehouse on Candle Lane. You have just opened the door and see dozens of corpses laying in front of you with the warehouse silent. Thaden, were you crawling through the window or watching through the window?
At first, Thaden would like to look through the window to see if he sees any movement or people inside. I would then check to see if the window is open, and if the coast looks clear, I will just crawl through the window.
So the window itself is pretty messed up. It's pretty dark. It's filled with, you reckon, some kind of paint that blocked out all vision. So you're trying to press it, and although the hinges are kind of rusted because nobody ever opened the window in the past couple of years, it comes loose, and you manage to put it on a small slot where you can peer through. You see a open warehouse with boxes stacked up to the ceiling.
Any movement at all inside, or
Not that you can see right now, no.
I will attempt to extremely slowly push the window open more and more.
Okay. You managed to open it. I'll put you on this side so you know what you see.
I will duck behind. I'm assuming these are some crates
Yes.
that I'm looking at.
Mhm.
I will like hide behind the crates, crouch down. And I will like pull like my black shirt up so it's kind of like over my face a bit. And I will crouch down and I will just sit there as silently as possible and just observe for a while.
Okay. Make me a stealth check.
That will be stealth. Where are you? That's a 25.
Okay.
I am the knight.
Darkwind Duck. Okay, so Hjalder, Kagrin, and Phoenix, you were kicking down a door, I believe, last time we left.
And looking for a
we
job
opened it
application.
very gently.
True.
And also with a lot of noise.
So, in front of you, the tables and chairs have been carelessly tossed around the floor. Corpses of dozens of men lie along the wall, their rapiers and daggers lying nearby. On the northern side of the area, there are stairs that rise to an open level above.
Well, so much
It
for a
doesn't
job
look
application.
good. Maybe we should just get the city guard.
And tell them that we broke into this warehouse and found a bunch of people dead inside of it?
Do the corpses look like they're wearing black leather armor?
You would have to go in and investigate.
All right, well, we doing this?
I don't see a lot of other options.
Well, I guess we go in.
I feel like if we don't, we're just abandoning Thaden.
I crushed the threshold.
I'm
Okay.
already a wanted man, so...
So the warehouse currently is pitch black. There is no light source. So for all your dark vision viewers out there, everything is in gray. Which is also why it's so hard to see whether or not they have black armor on, because there's hardly any light, and the vision that you have just makes everything gray. You know it has a darker color, but you can't really discern whether or not it's a dark blue, a black, or maybe even a purple.
Are there any torches that I can see?
You reckon, or you look around and you see the faint outlines of oil lamps hanging from the upper level around the entire warehouse.
Can I try and hit one with a firebolt?
Sure.
I'm gonna do that. Oh, that's not terrible. 18.
Give me a general direction in where you're firing a fire.
That one.
Okay. With an 18, sure, you hit it. The oil lamp, let's see what it does. The oil lamp explodes on impact, and the oil inside the lamp falls down on the ground, making a huge ball of fire that is now currently setting aflame quite a few crates right underneath of it.
What is wrong with you?
For one, now we can see, and for two, I'm burning all the evidence.
We don't know that it's evidence. We don't even know what it is yet.
Well, if it is
Put it
evidence,
out,
I'm
put it
burning it. I can't put it out. What makes you think I can put that out?
You just started it.
Is it near
That's not how it
Thaden?
works.
I'm putting it on a map now right now.
Oh,
One
okay.
sec.
I'm gonna kind of round the corner here just so I can see.
I guess one of your names isn't the Kegrin Firestopper, is it?
Nobody calls me Kagran the Fire Stopper. No, that's not one of them.
Not
no,
yet.
Mark, it's on the other side of the warehouse.
I don't think I'm going. We should probably just hurry up on investigating this so that by the time the fire consumes everything, we've already seen everything we need to.
I feel like it would have been easier if you just hadn't started the fire.
That's probably true,
Yeah.
but at this point, there's not a lot I can do about it, so we're just gonna have to play out.
As you guys are standing there debating, the flames start to spread over to other boxes, slightly up against the wall.
Can we try to
Is it
pull
like
some of the
water?
unaffected?
Do we have water?
I have nothing
I've got a
I
water
can do.
skin. Is there
You
any
think
dirt
that
on the
water skin's
floor?
going to be enough of anything to put this out? Your tiny water skin. I'm gonna try and investigate the bodies now that I can see. If that's
I mean,
sure.
a lot of the bodies are currently in the fire. They were stacked
course
against
they
the
are.
back wall. You would be able to manage to go and look at a couple of bodies on the left of the fire. However, the fire is currently rapidly spreading.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go take a look before it's too late. Good rolls today. 17.
Make me a perception check of that as well.
All right. Perception. 13.
Okay. So two things stand out. First of all, you notice that a lot of the bodies indeed wear black armor. You even see a symbol of a snake tattooed on one of them. The other thing that stands out is that from the wall where the fire is currently spreading, you hear the faint murmur of a voice calling out for help.
Yeah, you're a murderer now.
You guys, I think there's somebody in
Kagran
here.
the murderer.
For the love of God, I go over to the sound.
Phoenix does as well. She would run over.
I'm gonna try and find the sound too, because I
Okay.
feel bad.
I'm gonna put
Can
you
you
guys
point it
further
to
down the
something?
warehouse.
Callie does as well. Is the floor
Thaden,
stone?
is that you dying over there?
Yes, the floor is stone. It's in the far back here.
Hello? Is there somebody in here?
On fire?
Okay, everybody can roll me initiative.
Oh, yikes. We're gonna have a fight in a burning building. What is up with me today? 15. Kagran's having a good day. Now.
Oh, we don't have
Wasn't
battle
earlier.
music yet.
Battle
What
music.
the
would
fuck's
be-
this, Wouter? You suck.
I know.
We're just gonna fight to the like relaxing tone of the crackling fire. It's rather soothing.
Yeah, I don't feel all distressed in here now.
At least it's nice and
Actually-
warm.
It's actually very nice, yeah.
Nice.
It reminds me of the Forge.
Oh, there's some music.
I don't know if it's any good. We'll see. Okay. And I have to roll these guys.
These guys?
Am I
What?
in the right position? Is this where the sound's coming?
Okay. Sending. Since everybody's surprised.
Oh, motherfuckers! It's a bird.
It's a bird, motherfucker. 1, 2, 3, 4. You
Uh-oh.
see, I will show you a picture. You see
Enemies of
these
the avian
guys
variety.
jumping out behind you. And one of them unleashes an arrow at Kalyana with advantage, since you're surprised. 14 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 5 damage as an arrow pierces your shoulder.
Oof.
This dude
Ah!
jumps on some crates and unleashes an arrow on Phoenix. 19 to hit.
Yeah, I'm sure that hits.
As it skims you in the side, you start bleeding out. Hjalder doesn't get to go. Kagran doesn't get to go. Kenku. You need to move a lot. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. This one has a blade drawn, but doesn't do anything yet. This one goes and sits behind some barrels and unleashes an arrow on Kagran, who is behind some crates. You will have +2 to your AC. 19, not that it matters too much. As
Yikes. Max
arrow-
damage, I'm down.
flies into your back, you get slumped to the ground. Hjalder, he falls at your feet. Thaden, you hear the sounds of both flames and fire and battle from the other side of the crates that you're currently sitting behind. What do you do?
Since I've been scanning the room, do I see who or what has been shooting? And from where?
You have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Then I think, yeah, you're able to see everybody and everything.
Is someone close enough? Because I can't see from where I am, or at least within Roll20.
I'll put you on the other side. This is what you see.
Okay, so I would and these guys in the back are the ones shooting arrows.
Yes. And there's one with the blade drawn rushing again towards Phoenix and Kalyana.
Okay, so Thaden will bound over the little crate and charge one of the arrow shooters.
Okay.
And I think that is his full movement, and he's gonna give him a poke. Do I get advantage since I was hidden, or did he see me?
No, you get advantage.
Okay, well, let's hope it's good. 20 to hit
Hits.
for 11 piercing damage.
He takes it in the gut. However, does not hit. Anything else you want to do?
I'll just look over my shoulders and say, "Get these ones in the back."
The Kenku immediately drops pulls out a short sword and tries to mimic you by stabbing you. However, horribly misses you. Due to the sheer fact that he's bleeding, this Kenku will unleash another arrow at Phoenix, not with advantage anymore. 16 to hit.
I'm down.
Is hit for 6 damage as Phoenix falls to the ground. Hjalder.
Would have been nice if we had like a healer with spell slots. No. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sucks to be us. So Hjalder's wee little legs will run him over here. And on my way, Thaden! And he spins around, hitting the Kenku standing next.
That
Ha-ha!
definitely hits.
22 to hit for 9 damage.
He takes the warhammer to his beak. If it breaks off, it groans in pain. Kagran, make me a death save.
Death save number 1. That's a pass.
16. Good. This Kenku swinging its blade. It was charging towards Kalyana. 12 to hit. Misses due to the fact that he was just beaten in the face with a fucking hammer. What do you do in return?
I will take out my rapier and slice at the Kenku right in front. I feel like
Sneak
6
attack
probably
there.
doesn't hit.
No. You swing wide. Let's see. This Kenku with a deep orcish voice. It yells out over the barrel swords. Yalder, Zarathar sends his regards as it unleashes another shot at Yalder for 18, which hits. Takes a chunk of your life. 4 damage done. Thaden, what do you do?
Well, I suppose I should finish the job on this guy, so I will stabby. No advantage though. 15 hits.
How do you kill him?
I'm just gonna skewer him right through the middle and just kind of slump him to the side, and then I'm gonna spin around this way and hold my blade to the back of that one and say, "Drop your bow now, or you will die here today."
Let's see. This Kenku is super dead. This Kenku will drop his bow. However, he will turn around and use his short sword against you while screaming, "Follow the yellow signs in the source!" And he hits you for 4 damage.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Hjalder, what do you do?
Hjalder's gonna attempt to beat down this Kenku over here. As soon as my character sheet lets me click the button.
It's a nice prerequisite.
16 to hit for 8 damage.
16 hits. How do you want to kill him?
Hjalder gets hit with the bow, and he kind of casually just smacks in the skull of the Kenku. As he says over his shoulder, "Kelly, take care of the wounded if you can." And he charges in
Okay.
as he jumps over here and yells, "Diplomacy is for pussies!"
Okay, so you're running up the crates.
Yeah.
Chagrin, second death save.
Death save
For
2.
some
Another
reason,
16. What
Phoenix, you're missing in my initiative order.
I rolled.
Oh yeah,
You have
put
the
another
send to
thing.
initiative tracker thing on?
No idea.
I'll put you in there right now.
I think I rolled like a 4 or a 5, so I would have been
yeah.
pretty
Find
low. Yeah,
I'll check your character sheet as well.
I was gonna say I was probably the
okay,
bottom.
So,
Death save.
Chagrin, what did you do?
What?
What did you roll?
I rolled another 16. That's 2
Great.
Do you need one for me, right?
death saves.
Yeah, on your turn.
But you missed my turn.
In that case, yes.
Yeah,
19.
we're really good at not dying.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, for you, that's the first. Kalia, I do.
I'm going to run towards some of the still living Kenkus. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess there. And stabby at him with. $23 to hit.
That's pretty decent damage. So you do
Uh,
10? No, 11?
10 yet. No,
Thaden's
don't
next
think
to him, right?
I can't see him. Is he?
Oh yeah, he's standing next to him. He takes 11 damage. Okay. Give me a sec. I'll remove the dynamic lighting for you to see more stuff there. There you go.
Thank
Now you're
you.
able to see the battlefield more. This Kenku will drop his bow and will try and stab the advancing dwarf who's jumping on crates with a 7, horribly misses and jousts
Easily
into
deflected.
one of the chests. Phoenix, that's safe for this round. Ooh, it's a 3. Okay, Thaden.
Okay, Thaden will yell at the 2 dwarves, "Finish them quickly, and help our comrades!" So he will try to pokey at this guy. Hokey pokey.
Okay.
20 to hit for 10 damage.
How do you want to kill him?
Just a nice, stab in the back. And I will. Can I vault over these crates?
You can definitely try.
Would that be?
Acrobatics midair?
Ooh, acrobatics not as good. No, acrobatics is good. Okay, acrobatics. 15.
You easily vault over and land right behind the Kenku.
And once again, I will tell this Kenku, if you value your life, drop it now.
This Kenku is super dead. Yalder.
As Thaden says that, Yalder goes, "Aye, sir, drop in the hammer!" And he drops it on the Kenku's head.
Nice.
As soon as I can click the goddamn button! I am very sorry, my cool attack is pending due to technical difficulties.
Please stand by.
We are
Please stand
currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
I mean, the fire's only spreading. No biggie.
Cagrin's closest to it, so it'll be fine.
Time out.
Thank
Yeah,
God for
fuck
you,
it, we'll
round
do it
spread.
live.
Is your roll 20 just not working?
Insert editing machine here.
No, it all stays. It's all canon.
Mark's gonna leave this
I'm
alone.
guessing a 7 doesn't hit.
Does that include your modifiers?
Yep.
That horribly misses indeed. Kagrin, how are you
3 for
going?
3.
on the
Let's
death?
go. What up?
You stabilize. However, the fire is currently spreading towards you. So you
Shut up.
end up stabilized but crisp. Kaliana.
Yeah, can I run over the top of those crates towards that last Kenku to be here?
Make me an acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Yes. You managed to tiptoe over a couple of the crates, and you're now standing way above it.
All right, can I still reach him with my rapier, though?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I'm going to swing at his head with...
you can poke down. Ooh, that's a fuck ton of damage.
22 to hit for 11 damage.
That is a lot of
Yeah.
damage. It now realizing its position, what will it do? It will try to get away. Take a disengage action. Jump over these crates right here and get out before the flames reach the door. Phoenix.
Oh, thank God.
16. Positive. Thaden, what do you do?
Thaden yells to the 2 dwarves, "Get the injured. I'll take care of this one." And he will vault after that
Wait,
character.
there's still someone in the wall!
So the moment that you want to run towards where the Kenku was running to, you notice that the fire is just spreading out mad there, and that exit is blocked off. Or do you want to go through the fire? You would have seen that in your original position. You don't have to spend any movement.
Okay, well, yeah. So I mean, I see the fire, like I'm like, like, and I'm like, where do you see another person?
So, before I get this wrong, there was like a sound coming from one of the crates or the wall or something, right?
Underneath the stairs, actually. Right where Kagran's lying, there's a door.
So, underneath the stairs, there's a door!
Mark, you would easily see, with the map that's not there, a large loading door right here and a small door right beside it as well.
Thaden will kind of like jump over these little barrels here and go to Phoenix and try to, I don't know. I don't have a healer's kit. Can I like rip a cloth off of her cloak or something to try to bandage her up?
Sure.
What do I need? A medicine maybe, or?
Make me a medicine with disadvantage. See if you can stabilize her.
Okay. Disadvantage, medicine. Ugh, 6.
You're ripping apart the cloak. You see various body parts that you wish you didn't see before, or wished you'd seen. However, you are not good enough at triage right now with the blaze in your face and a body right in front of you to mend the wound. Manage to stop the bleeding a little.
Can I start dragging her towards where I know that window is in the corner?
Yes, absolutely.
So I will just use the rest of my movement to try to just drag her a couple feet. There's a window back here. We can get the injured out.
Yolder.
Yolder is running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there. Where's the door? Am I close to the door or am I out of movement?
Kagran's right in front of it.
Ah, okay, so I can kind of reach it from here. So can I like bonus action see if it's open and then if it's not, use my attack to bash it down?
It is not open for as far as you can see, and yes.
Then that is what I will do. What do you need from me?
Just make me an attack.
Do 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 do.
Hello?
Yeah, working on it.
The suspense is killing me.
It's getting
Well, that
so
and the
bad.
arrow in
I'm
my
switching
back.
to Internet Explorer.
The suspense is gonna kill all of us.
Did you just say it's getting so bad you're switching to Explorer?
Yeah, because
Absolutely.
Google
What?
Chrome isn't working.
Is that still a thing?
Yeah, it's what people use
There
to
you go,
The
it
browser
works.
Chrome.
Exactly. Isn't that the browser that you use to download other browsers?
Correct.
15 to hit a door.
You hit the door, but barely make a dent.
Oh shit.
What if it's not even locked?
You didn't
No,
even try
I checked.
opening it.
I checked.
You use the bonus action to see if it's shut.
No.
You didn't ask if it was
See
locked.
if it's locked.
You said
I
shut.
said. Well, then it would just swing open if you hit it with a hammer anyway.
It depends
Like
if
it pulls
it's
towards.
exactly if it opens out.
Okay, so I'm the character that doesn't know how doors work now. Great. Yeah, amazing. Love it.
Kagran,
I'm gonna continue to lie unconscious. Presumably blood
you
not.
can still roll your
spewing
death
from-
saves. If you roll 20, you stand up with 1 hit point.
Oh, I thought okay, so if I roll a 20, watch me roll a 1, and then a 20. Oh, it's a 7.
Sad. Kalyana.
Kalyana will start to make her way towards the presumable exit. Alright, yeah, no, she can't see the Kenku, so 15, 20. Alright, she'll just start running towards everyone else then.
Kenku will just You got 2 pluses, 1 minor, right?
Yep.
3
Yeah.
pluses, you are stable. Second 19, still close to standing up.
No character deaths.
I rolled
today.
2 19s.
Exactly. Theoden.
Okay,
What did you-
Thaden will continue to drag Phoenix towards the back window.
Okay.
And like, I mean, I'm assuming since the window was like at my eye level, it's not that big of a.
No, you can just lift her over and jump her down the other side.
I will do that.
Okay.
And I yell at the other ones, there's a window here. We can get them out. If I have any movement left, can I go back in the room, or is that everything I can do?
No, you can go back in.
I'll start running south. I think that was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's it.
Okay, Yolder.
Yalder looks down at Kerrigan to check if he's really unconscious so that nobody saw what just happened. And he tries to open the door.
Yes.
It's locked.
Then he will attack the door.
Maybe another attack.
Yeah, that's worse. 9 to hit the door for 2 damage.
Nope, you don't. You do not make enough of an to do any damage. Kagrin.
Goddamn door.
I'm gonna continue to lie unconscious unless luck is on. No, it's not. Okay, 12.
Kalyana.
All right, Kalyana, seeing what Hjaldar's trying to do, will run up and attempt to pick the.
That fire. Just...
Sure.
That's a 23 with my thieves' tools.
Your
Noise.
fin click as it comes off.
And I open the door.
Thief tools, you say?
Oh, hey there! You want to come out? The place is on fire. We're all leaving. Does he look conscious? Or
Yes. Actually, give me a small sack. So, opening up the room, you see a couple of different things. It's cramped beyond what you can see. It smells strongly of sour fish and vinegar, and it's filled with discarded ropes, canvas tarpaulins, splintered wood from smashed barrels, and there's a person hiding there in the far back that you can now see. Let me see if I can get a picture of him. Nope, not now. Okay, so what do you do?
I shout at him, "Hey, come on! The place is on fire. We need to get out of here. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!"
And you get to roll initiative.
I'm still in the initiative from the last thing.
No. He gets to roll initiative for moving movement. Okay, Phoenix.
What did I roll?
17.
Roll a 17.
Okay.
Still not dead. Yay!
Yay! Well, I think I
Red hat
stabilized.
person.
I stabilized, right? These are just extra rolls to see if I stand
Yeah,
up. Okay.
Yeah.
He runs out and sees the fire blazing up behind Hjalder. Looks at Thaden, looks at Hjalder. Where did we go? Where did we go?
There's a window in the corner.
I pointed
Out the
to-
window.
Go over there, there's a window.
He run over there then. Thaden, what do you do? As the
This
fire is spreading wildly.
this whole time we're in here, is there? Do we hear any other voices? Anybody else like yelling for help or anything like that?
Not that you remember.
Okay. I will come over here, grab this Kenku by the ankles, and start dragging him towards the window.
Yalder.
I gently shove Kagran into the fire. Nah, I pick him up and I run him to the window. So I can make. If I double move, I can. Can I run past everyone and make it outside? Well, I can technically, but is there room?
You could squeeze through, but I mean, there's a lot of trying to.
I'll just wait in line with the gnome over my shoulder.
I'm a halfling.
As you come running out, you just see these all of
Oh
these
shit,
people clawing.
halfling. Oh, that's racist. Oh shit, racism. I'm
That's
done.
so racist.
I'll just wait in line because that's what you see normal people doing when they're escaping a burning building. They just wait in line patiently.
Did you pick your number?
Fire me.
Sorry, we're only surfacing number 2 right now. Kagran. Let's see if you wake up on Hjaldar's shore. Nope.
No.
Kaliana.
I needed a good
Alright.
nap.
Callie will start running towards the exit and scream out to the guy I just saved, "Hey, do you know if there's anyone else in here?"
No.
No, there's not,
Yeah.
or no, you don't know.
No, it is not.
Ah!
Yeah.
Okay, so Phoenix, you wake up on the outside of the building. You're lying in the grass. It's moist. It's wet. You don't really know where you are right now. Last time you checked, you were standing in the middle of a warehouse. But right now, your surroundings are dark. You're outside and you're in the grass.
How far am I from the window?
Window's right above you.
Okay, so I would get up and look around, kind of frantically. And then if I look through the window, do I see anybody?
You would see this bloke trying to crawl out, but you've never seen or met him before.
Well, given that he is in a burning building, I just offer to help him get out.
Okay. So you drag him outside. Thaden, what do you do?
Thaden will crawl outside the window and then yell to the rest of the people in there, like, "Come through! Hand Kagran to me! Hand me the halfling! Let's get through! Let's help each other out!
Throw me.
Throw the halfling!"
Halfling.
Always a good idea.
Half. He gives not a full-hearted throw, but a half fling.
Yeah, halfling.
Wow. Wow.
Oh no.
Can I go back to where I didn't shove him into the fire?
I was just about to
Still
say
shoving.
that.
As we all turn around and jump into the flames.
At this point, the fire's right behind you, so you but have to turn around and half fling him into the flames right now. Do you guys both want to spend your turns moving Kagran out of the building?
Yeah, I'm
Please.
getting out,
Okay,
helping
so
Kaliana out, and then getting
Throws
out.
it to Thaden, and Thaden, you throw Kagran outside where Mysterio and Phoenix catch him. Do you both want to spend your own movement getting out? Because there's more than enough.
I want to make sure that the other guys are out.
Okay. Thaden.
Bring the Kenku. Hand me that Kenku. We may be able to identify him.
I will also spend time throwing him the bird.
Okay. So that would be
Give
your
him the
combined
bird.
turns, throwing out 2 people of a building.
Not that I know what that creature is, mind you.
Kagran.
It is a
what do you
creature
do?
of the avian variety.
Do I wake up, please? No,
No.
that's a 9.
Kaliana.
All right, the Kenku made it out of the building
Yes.
through the window.
One of them,
All
the
right,
other
then.
2 are now crisping up down the
Yeah,
warehouse.
no, that's fine. I don't want fried chicken. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just follow everyone else out the window.
Quick question, DM.
Yes.
Does it smell good? The burning Kenku.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, my stomach
Chicken.
growls. Despite myself, my stomach growls.
You'd reckon with some barbecue sauce, this would have been a great feast. If it were not for the fact that this fire is still unchecked, it might burn down half of Waterdeep, right? If it spreads to neighboring buildings.
And it will.
So
Kagrin fucked over the entire campaign.
It was going to happen eventually. It might as well happen now.
True.
Might as well just get that out of the way.
Kagrin burned down the building that was your end game at level 5, so this adventure is
Yeah.
over.
Done. All the clues gone.
Everything's
All
gone.
Waterdeep
Are
burns to the
we
ground,
outside?
but no
Is everyone outside?
yeah. Unless anybody outside wants to do anything special. While Skeletor and Thaden are crawling out.
Can we run back around to the front of the building and see if we can still get in the front to see the other half of the warehouse?
I'm not feeling so
Y'all
good,
is
so...
Y'all is running to sound the alarm for the fire.
Yes, Phoenix would
Well,
also
yeah.
be trying to draw attention to the fire, maybe City Watch.
Okay, so the moment that you guys run the street, an entire detachment of guards runs up to you. In front of it is quite a big nobleman. The guards immediately start dragging out buckets of water to douse the flames. However, the building is set quite ablaze. Already, two of it is just going up in full flame. There's probably no saving, just damage control at this point. However, a couple of the guards do take note of you. However, are too busy dousing the flames than to actually come over, arrest, talk to you people, or do whatever they needed to do with you. So is there anything you guys want to do at this point?
Wake up.
Thaden will go over to the dwarf, and he'll to the clerk, and he'll just say, he's like, get the injured back. Get the injured out of here. I'll talk to these guards.
Alright, good luck to you.
Where can I meet you? Is there an inn or somewhere where I can find you?
What's like the closest inn that isn't on the main... I need like a back alley inn.
Are we still we're in the dock ward?
Yeah, I mean, Steward Dragon would still be a viable option.
Okay.
Yeah, so a little less iffy.
There's not too many less iffy choices
Could
around
we meet
here.
at the thrift shop, the
Well,
curiosity shop?
No, okay, so this is me as a player thinking. Yada just goes, let's meet at the Skewered Inn. We'll give him a bed to rest.
I'll be there as soon as I can. I'll talk to these guards quickly and meet you there.
All right.
Good
I
luck,
grab-
friend.
Phoenix, despite feeling like absolute crap, is also going to stay behind with Thaden. She's going to do whatever she can to help with the fire.
Yelder grabs her by the shoulder lightly, and he says, I get the feeling, lass. I really want to help as well, but those are battle wounds, and the guards will reckon.
Yeah, let's go. You can have a rest.
I'm not losing anybody to fire. I'm getting this out.
Lass, we're not losing anybody. We're all outside.
I think we should let the professionals handle it. They'll take care of this. But I think Kjelder's right, and we don't need any unnecessary questions about battle wounds and scars and stuff. Let's get this guy back to the dragon.
Yes, I think they're correct. They have the water brigade here, and I think they will put this building out. You are looking a little rough there, Phoenix, is it?
Yes.
You look almost dead. Perhaps Go back and heal up, and I will stay behind and help these people on your behalf. How does that sound?
Did we get the person out of the building who was
Yes,
screaming?
It's this guy
that's
right
him.
here. Hey,
Yeah, we
Guy.
got him a while back. We're all on the outside, Les. It's
what's
good.
your name, guy?
Raina. My name is Raina November.
Well, fuck.
Aha.
Fantastic.
Well, Mr. Neverember, perhaps you would come with us since we saved your life, and you can explain what's going on.
I must talk to the guards first. I must help these people.
Fine.
Where are you heading? I will meet you there.
Well, why don't you come with us? We've actually we've got some questions for you, so you can come with
I will
us.
gladly answer anything. I will even absolve your names. I mean, you have not. These men captured me and not you, and I'm glad you saved me, but I must help right now.
Fine, then I will help with you.
All right, Thaden, keep an eye on him, and then bring him with you to the pub.
Get these two injured people back to the inn so they can rest. I'll meet you
Yeah,
back there.
I'm carrying the halfling, which of course I know is a halfling.
And I'll help. I'll just help Phoenix. Give her a little support as we walk.
Okay. So you guys easily make it to the inn. Rainer and Thaden, you manage to with the guards get the fire under control before it spreads to any other building. And let's see how long or see how much this building remains. Roughly about half of the building is still intact after you've done dousing the flames. Shortly after the situation is completely under control, the sergeant walks up to you. He extends his hand to both you and Rainer. Hello, my name is Joseph Staggart. Thank you for helping with the flames there, boys.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Thaden Wavernspur. We were investigating on behalf of a client of ours, looking for a missing person when we came upon this building where this gentleman was being held captive. This creature you see down here on the ground, this Kenku, was, if that's what they are called, was one of the culprits.
He looks over at Rainer Neverember. It's Mr. November. Is there any truth to what this boy's saying? Rainer just nods his head. Yes. These horrible creatures. Well, not these. They didn't catch me, but the others, the bodies inside. They did horrible things. They beat me and they threatened me, but I didn't tell them anything because I don't know anything. So what were you guys doing here then? He asks at you, Theta.
Like I said, we were investigating a missing person on behalf of Volocamp. He sent us after and we were led to this warehouse through questioning. Upon entering the warehouse, there already inside, but we heard the cries from this gentleman here. I didn't see the place catch on fire until these Kenku jumped out, so surely it must have been them.
We were both taken. I just managed to break free when the fighting happened. I know they took the man you were searching for.
Do you know where they took him?
I reckon they were from Xanathar's guild, so my best guess is to go into the sewers and find and see what you can learn from there.
I'm sorry there, voice in the sky. You broke up, so I could not hear you.
I said I reckon that they were from the Xanathar guild, so they must be in the sewers, so my best bet for you would be to start searching there and find one of their hideouts and see if you can gather more information.
You want us to search the entire sewer? Fantastic. Anyways, city guardsmen, as you can see, the fault lies at the hands of these bird creatures, and we have rescued this Never Ember, is it?
Lord Never Ember, yeah. He's noble, you know. Should pay him some respect.
I did not know that. Apologies, good sir.
It's fine. You've saved my life, Captain or Sergeant. I'm sorry. Let me point out that it was not Xanathar's guild that captured me, nor the man that they are searching for. It was the Zentarum. Is there anything you can do about that? And why did they capture you then? They think that my father has embezzled a large amount of gold when he was opened Lord of Waterdeep Still, and that he hid the dragons somewhere in the city, but they think they can find it by using an artifact. What did they name it? I think the Stone of Galore, which was in the hands of the Xanathar's guild until recently, but apparently someone stole it, and the Zens thought I knew something about all of this, but I don't. My father and I haven't spoken in years, so I think that they just assumed I knew more, but I really don't. Stone of Galore, eh? We'll look into it. These Zens are getting more and more rousy every day. You best make off now, Mr. November. We'll have the area secure in no time. Sure. You wanted me to come with you to the inn, right? To answer some questions?
That would be great. Thank you. Anything you could do to help would be much appreciated. Sergeant?
Please don't disturb the dockyard too much now, please, yes?
Would never think of it, good sir. And it's a pleasure to meet you. And I try to shake his hand again.
He shakes your hand, looks you dead in the eyes. Just remember that not all the city watchers as nice as me. Just keep the blood of the streets, okay?
Well, if they're half as nice as you, they're still pretty darn nice. Pleasure. And I turn tail and start walking away.
Okay. So both you and Raynor make your way to the town where the rest of you guys are hiding, waiting more. Kagran and I guess Phoenix are up in bed with rooms that you've rented by now. Resting, Hjalder and Callie, you probably are out drinking?
Yeah. Well, not
Can't
out
say I blame you.
over there drinking.
Okay.
Yeah, just
so
downstairs.
I'm out of the
Just
room.
downstairs getting a buzz on.
I actually think Phoenix probably would have just taken a short rest and waited for everybody to make sure that everybody's okay.
Okay. Short rest take an hour. This wouldn't take more. I mean, with Dousing the Flames. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
I mean, I would just
So
be
after,
sitting there at the
Yep.
downstairs at the bar. It's not like I'm sleeping short rest. I'm just sitting there not doing anything strenuous.
Mm-hmm.
I need to
Did anybody remove the arrow from your body yet?
I mean, I would imagine I probably would have ripped it out of my body because I'm clever.
I still have an arrow in my back, presumably.
And
Then you are now
Yes.
all bleeding to death.
I think I also do, actually.
Well, it's a good thing there's a cleric with you.
I'm sure on the walk over, I would have gotten the
Yeah, I'm
arrow.
pretty tired, so I'm just gonna get a bear and I'll help you in the morning.
Okay, so running around the corner, you guys addressed your battle wounds, and heading out to the tavern. Phoenix slumped down into one of the chairs. Both Hjalder and Callie managed to get Kagran into a bed, and everybody's now drinking as Thaden and Never enter the building. Mark, I think you were about to converse with your peoples.
Yes, it's great that you guys made it back. This is Lord Neverember, the man we rescued. He says he'll answer some questions for us.
So this is where Helda jumps up and
Exactly.
he goes, Sir Neverember, I didn't know, and he's trying to rub the soot off of his clothing and bow and drink at the same time, and it's a whole messy.
It's Lord Never, but don't trouble yourself.
Hey, yeah, so thanks for coming by and chatting with us for a bit. We just had a couple questions about a friend of yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Ask
Floon.
away. Yes,
Floon?
yes.
You know what happened to him?
I, to be honest, I've only met him in the tavern. We aren't that well acquainted at all. I offered to bring him home, and we got jumped in the street. In the Zentarum were questioning me, and the moment that happened, the Kanku, they jumped them, and the fighting erupted, and I managed to unbound my shackles and get away, but the Kanku, they captured Floon and got off, and then, well, and then you came, and then the building was ablaze. Well, here we are.
Lord, with all due respect, but if you got away, why were you locked behind the door?
Well, I managed to hide myself into the first room that I saw, but I didn't really realize there was much more there. And he pulls out a small stack of coins. It turns out that I believe that they were holding their loot there. And, well, when I wanted to move out, the entire, I believe, locked the door to keep it safe from the Kanku, I guess.
So you got locked in with the money, huh?
Well, yes, so to speak. And I heard fiddling with the lock. I surely thought I was a goner, but, well, then I think you were making a ruckus. Well, yes, it must have been you who were making the ruckus outside, and that's when the Kanku must have scattered and hidden inside the crates and around the warehouse to ambush you. A couple of more minutes later, and they found me as well.
Well, we promised to find Floon. Do you have any information of where we could look next?
I mean, they screamed the same things over and over. I believe that they are in the one of the hideouts from Xanathar's guild. They must be.
You mentioned the sewers.
Well, yes, most of their hideouts are in and around the sewers. You only need to know where to find it, and sadly, I cannot help you with that because I do not socialize with any of them.
Out of curiosity, what sort of things was the Zentarum people asking you about before they got jumped by the Kanku? Was it the bird people?
About my father, they believe that I know anything about a large sum of money that he's hidden in the city, but I do not, I'm afraid.
So you were taken by the Zenturum, and then the Zenturum were killed by these Kenku.
Yes.
And you said they kept saying things over and over. Anything that you can remember?
Um,
Lord, if I may interrupt, does the name Xanthar ring a bell? One of the Kenku said something during the battle.
And I thought, yes, I do know him. He's quite a renowned creature, so to speak, of the underworld of Waterdeep. He's well, some say he's a crime lord of some sorts. It's only rumors, but the Kenku, they're. Have you ever met or known anything about these creatures? He just looks at you all.
I'm afraid not.
Not that I can remember.
I mean,
The
I grew up kind of in the underbelly of Waterdeep, so would I know anything?
No, I don't. Kenku are not that super common
Okay.
as a
How
race.
about in my studies, would I have learned anything?
There wouldn't be a reason for you to specifically research these. But it's fine. He explains to you that the Kenku, when they speak, they don't have actual vocal cords or the ability to speak. They just mimic sounds and voices that they've heard before. So they tend to repeat a lot of the phrases that they've heard the last. And he knows that, or at least he's heard a deep Orcish accent that kept repeating Xanathar sends his regards. A thin nasally voice that kept screaming, tie up the pretty boy in the back room. Follow the yellow sign, and in a scratchy voice, no time to loot the place, just get him to the
What was that, my friend?
get him to the boss.
Have you ever heard of any orc or scratchy voice? Do you recognize any of these voices?
No, sorry.
Well, Lord Neverember, may we call on you if we have any other questions?
Sure. Just come to my manor if you need me.
And where would that be?
Up in the castle ward. On Carlton Street. You can't miss it.
Well, thank you, my lord.
It's been my pleasure. I hope you find him. I really do.
And you're
We will continue to try.
are you sure that
Thank you, Lord. Gracious Lord.
are you sure that you're okay? You didn't have any damage from the fire?
Oh no, I'm fine, thank you. Just more shook up by the fact that this happened to me, and I will just go home and drink it off, probably.
That sounds like a good plan.
Upstairs, Kagran is having a prophetic dream about his party not trying to extort the rich person they just saved, and it's a very bad dream.
Okay. If you do not have any further questions, I'll be on my way now, and I do hope the best for you all.
Real quick, gonna seem a bit strange, I know, but since you've been going through a lot lately, maybe you don't care. You happen to have anything purple on you?
No, sorry, I'm more a red type of man.
Oh, didn't find anything purple in the room with all the loot you took.
I was more trying to hide myself and stay alive, and I just happened on the chest in the back, but besides the
Fair
sack
enough.
of coins, there's not much.
Fair enough. Well, it's a nice looking sack of coins. If you come across anything purple, hang on to it for us, would you? Thanks.
Sure.
Okay, have fun with your freedom.
Okay, and Neverember makes off. A lot of people in the tavern are looking their shoulders to him. Most of them know him by name, or at least by figure. And a noble of Waterdeep is not usually one to frequent an establishment like this. However, he leaves the building and makes his way out of the dockyard. What do you guys do?
Well, dear friends, I think we're all a little battle worn right now. If you'll excuse me, I will tend to my noble halfling friend upstairs to make sure he's all right. Should we meet back down here in the morning and continue our investigation?
That sounds good.
I could use a nap.
How much are the rooms here?
Yeah.
Copper a piece.
I reach into my purse and buy the inn. No, I just get a room.
Yes, I will pay the copper, 2 copper, 1 for Thaden and 1 for the halfling. And
Who paid for my
I
room?
presume I already paid for the halflings since he's already in the room.
Right.
Very nice of you.
Wouter, since I live not far from here,
Go home.
could I just go home?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I go home?
Wait,
Wouter,
that's the thing, right?
Callie,
Oh, well.
Callie will rent a room and just take some time to go to a gatehouse to register with the city.
Smart choice. So registration takes roughly about 4.5 hours. Since you have to declare every single thing you've done in Waterdeep since you've unauthorized entered the city under probation. So you have to account for everything everywhere you've been, you've done, you've seen, etc., etc., etc.
All right, what time is it?
Right now, it's roughly 11 in the evening.
All right, well,
Hagrid's-
then I guess I'll get a room for the night and go and do that in the morning.
Okay.
Before Phoenix leaves to go back to her small little flat, though, she will tell everybody that she'll meet them for breakfast in the morning.
Yalder says roughly the same and also leaves the.
After paying for a room? That's weird.
No, I paid for Kagran's room.
Yeah, he didn't pay for his own room. Kagran's now having a prophetic dream about his new dwarven friend not saying anything incriminating about him during during getting registered tomorrow, and it's a very good dream.
We don't have a metagaming pigeon. We don't have a metagaming pigeon in this game. We just have a metagaming dream.
Metagaming dreams.
Kagran's prophetic dreams are for metagaming purposes.
Callie dreams about being very silver-tongued and charming.
Yalder just dreams that all the new people he just met get arrested. And that's it.
No, that's not a
all
dream,
get
that's the next
arrested for
session.
doing stupid shit.
It's the next session. Calder
Says
also
the
has
bloke
prophetic dreams.
who fucking kicked down a door.
I did not kick down a door.
No,
I
you
think-
just tried to hammer down a door that you didn't even try to open
Not very
first.
well.
In a burning building.
So
That's totally different.
before Thaden goes to sleep, he looks down at the injured halfling in his little cot and he says, "There, little fella, we'll get you out of this, and then back to a life of good for you." And he pulls a little cover up on the little halfling and tucks him in, and then goes over to the other bed and just kind of sits there just kind of staring off at a distance before laying down and going to sleep himself.
Okay. So everybody gets a full night of sleep in, and then I asked you if this is where you wanted to end it, so you can go.
Yeah, I think this is probably a good place to end.
You just got done watching Thaden and Friends, or something with my name in it. I'll talk to the producer. Thanks for watching.
Oh. Networked.
Networked.
Watch out, Critical Role. New kid on the block.
Yeah.
Really, it's all over. They might as well just stop making episodes.
They might as well
now.
just
Exactly.
stop.